So here are the motivational questions. First is, what is qualitative analysis? Second is, what are the categories of approaches in qualitative analysis? Third one is, how do self-assessment gives help to informants? The fourth is, why referencing is necessary. We have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 topic outlines. First is the purpose, categories of approaches, techniques for monitoring student progress, types of qualitative analysis, feedback methods, and the last one is referencing. So later on we will discuss that, but before we will have an activity first. Yay! This is the group 1 and that would be the group 2. So I have here 5 words that are related to our topic, and what you're going to do, each group should choose 2 participants and you will go here, you will ask here related to this word, and the rest in your hand. Each group should choose 2 participants to up here, and the rest there in your seats will guess kung sa tumayo nila. 2 participants, mag-akong duha related na yung word. Ay, reminder, pwede mo mag-actually, you can act here using words, but ayaw ninyo i-mention in a word dyan para din sila makatagong yung okay. Sige. Inside mo na. Ikaw, kita nila. Grabe kasi siya maka-describe ba? Sige. Hi. What is qualitative analysis for you? So this topic will be discussed by my partner, Ate Risa. So, who can read qualitative analysis? Qualitative, kita na ready, go. Qualitative analysis deals with tangible and exact information that can be difficult to collect and measure. First is the high purpose. Purpose. Not all topics in language or literature can be referred to viewpoints, actions, and characteristics can always be represented biblically and with a qualitative approach. Categories of approaches. Number 1, reflection. This approach is aimed at gaining an insight into the thinking processes and opinions of the test taker. 2. Verbal reports or verbal calls are a way of collecting qualitative data. They offer an insight into the thought processes of the informants. So a number of variables can be distinguished. Think aloud. An example niya expresses your thoughts as they occur to you rather than thinking first and then speaking. Or express one thoughts as soon as they occur. Second, the concurrent. Ang number 2 is retrospective. So, ang number 3, mediated. Ang example niya, with people in a dispute in order to bring about a disagreement or reconciliation. So, ang example niya, Wilson attempted to mediate between the powers to end the war. Ang number 5, non-mediated. It means not communicated or transformed by an intervening agency. So this is some pointers when using verbal reports in test analysis. Before you consider language is a language demand resource. Students need to be able to listen to directions, read, answer questions, write, and participate in group discussions. Language demands can vary depending on the class and the type of text being used. So, many examples: speech language and communication needs, linguistic resources, language development in early years. Sa drawing, tell the informants what a verbal report is. Give the informants the opportunity to practice before the real report starts. So, we have example, a number of varieties. Unstructured. Unstructured is an information that doesn't have a clear structure and can be stored in a relational database. Ang example niya kay kanang text or emails, mga blog post sa social media. Then multimedia, web pages, open-ended survey response. Ano siya? Example sa drawing. So, ang sa after, try to process the data as quickly as possible. In any case, make notes for future reference. Wala na siya ang guided. Ang iyang example ako sa after kay guided practice, guided sealing, guided play, guided writing. And sa structured, here are some example of structured data sa Excel. Alam niyo, PS, ano siya sa after, ano siya ito. Third, the diary studies. Informants keep a diary which allows researchers to get an insight into their fields. Diaries are not often used in test validation research, but they have proven their worth in research into learning process. Ang ano siya, number of varieties, mo siya unstructured, guided, and structured. Techniques of monitoring student participation. Muna siya one of the things for monitoring student progress. Make video and audio recordings of a variety of formal and informal oral language experiences, and then assess this according to predetermined criteria which are based upon student needs and curriculum objectives. Number 2, use checklists as insight filter of rating information and rating scales of progress to assess student activities. Ang kapalitin sa hindi and check ang Then number 3, record and applicable comments to provide useful database and participation of students on overall activities. Let's proceed to what is self-assessment. What is self-assessment? What is self-assessment for you? According to, please read the definition first and give at least a little insight.
Self-assessment promotes students' ability to assume more responsibility, to identify whether they believe they have been successful and whether they believe they require assessment. For me, self-assessment is identifying, enumerating yourself, what is your weakness, where do you excel, and what is your forte.
Yes, self-assessment is just like as a student, you will graduate ngayon when am I successful to this activity, am I good to this activity, or I can believe where, what part of this activity, what part of mine needs that require more assistance. That is self-assessment. Next is, what is peer assessment for you? Angie.
It is where during the discussion, brainstorming, and it is one way or the other student to listen to someone who is speaking and your opinion.
Yes, thank you so much. Peer assessment allows students to collaborate and learn from others. Through discussions with peers, high school students can verbalize their concerns and ideas in a way that helps them clarify their thoughts and decide. Next is, there are types of qualitative analysis. So the first one is conversation analysis. Conversation analysis, the assumption is that every interaction is contextual and has a stable and predictable nature. So in qualitative analysis, in a conversation, you have to analyze what, especially the words they use and their tone, their type of conversation. Next is discourse analysis. Discourse analysis is the analysis of text and talk as social practices. So you are familiar with this. We have this before. And the third one is text language analysis. An analysis of test input or test taker responses for lexical richness with rhetoric, genre, discourse, markers, grammatical complexity. So here we have to analyze each text language. And the fourth one is test characteristics. This type of validation or research helps to examine the test task and to determine to which extent they correspond to the test. So according to this one back Angie, Beckman na siya. Beckman and Hogger 1986 suggests a framework of analysis which considers the following. So, can you read the following? And inside the following framework of analysis.
The following framework is assessing the relative and relationship between significant and actual results.
Thank you so much. So these are the feedback methods. So we have questionnaires, and the second one is interviews. So can you read, Karen, the definition of questionnaires? And just give a little, explanation.
Questionnaires.
Ang English ay kapili, di ba? manage through the following process. Can you read? Quanti-I project.
Before we begin,
Yes, consider all possible issues.
consider all possible issues that your question should cover. First, we have a right draft. Eliminate questions that thematically to spot overlaps. Format the questionnaire and administer it to a small group of target respondents for feedback. And the last one is rewrite the questionnaire.
Yeah, yes, it is important to write first a draft so that hindi bitaw ka, avoid bitaw ka ng balik-balik ka ng mga revision, to avoid revision, then, and the last one is the right questionnaire for finalization. Next is always avoid the following. Double bar question. Next is unclear instructions. Third is questions that do not apply to respondent. And the fourth is questions that rely on memory. And the last one is hypothetical questions and bias options. So there are various kinds of interview. Can you read, Anissa? There are 5 various kinds of interview. Can you name at least one? Okay po. One. Ah? Okay. The last one is referencing. Referencing is a standardized method of formatting the information sources you have used in your assignments for written work. Any given referencing style serves two purposes. Acknowledges the source, allows the reader to trace the source. So, referencing, so dili na ta, pwede yung references ka lang. Yes. Thank you so much, Jerry. So that's all for today. Yes! Wait. Ay, kinds of referencing. One is norm referencing, is the placement of learners in rank order, their assessment and ranking in relation to peers. And the second one is criterion referencing, is a reaction against norm referencing in which the learner is assessed purely in terms of his or her ability in the subject, irrespective of the ability of his peers. The third one is the mastery criterion referencing approach, is one in which a single minimum competence standard or cutoff point is set to divide learners into masters and non-masters with no degrees of quality in achievement of the objective attainment. That's it. And number 4 is the continuum criterion referencing approach. Is an approach in which an individual ability is a reference to a defined continuum of all relevant activities. So we'll have our close activity. So everyone, yes, our